All right, hey everyone, this is Ash. Welcome back to the King's Speech. So we're getting caught up on some more Shonen Jump stuff today. Read-throughs will be hopefully back again next weekend. So we'll kick it off, I think, with what was the initial rotation we had was, I believe, Battle Angel Alita. And then we had Black Hammer and Yona of the Dawn. So we'll go through that similar rotation again. We'll start off with Battle Angel Alita again. Just because it's been a long time since I've covered that series and I want to get back around to it. So a lot of stuff to look forward to, so if you haven't already, as always, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Without further ado, let's dive into it. Akane-Banashi, Story 126, Afterparty. With story by Yuki Tsunaga, art by Takamasa Moe, with translation by Stephen Paul, lettering by Sneeron, and Rakugo supervision by Keiki Hayashiya. So we have a sign with Yamashiro with, that's good. I can see why you always choose this place for your yearly after party. And you see Akane just sharing a meal with Shiguma. And he's like, is something the matter? And he's just like, no. Just reflecting on what a little pipsqueak you used to be, and here we are now sharing drinks. And she's like, except for the drinking part. It's like, I'm only 19. He's like, oh, but on my next birthday, March 27th, I'll be of legal drinking age. It's like, sounds good. I'll take you out for drinks then. And she's like, yay! And you see how Shiguma's assume pouring himself a thing of sake. He's like, I thought your opening act was very well done. I hardly recognized you. And it's like, Akane's blushing. He's like slapping her cheek. Like, no. Everything I've seen lately just reminds me of how much further I have to go. I need to absorb more. I have to be huge. And it's like, and that means I need to learn this story from you, master. It's like, though I don't know what story it is. He's like, did I say that? It's like, yes, you did. A ninja Banashi. And you are to learn from me. It's like, what were you hoping to learn? And he just pours her a drink. And she goes, Shibahama. And she thinks back, like, this is the performance her father put on way at the beginning. It was like, this is the day I become a Shinichi. And she's like, I want to make that man... God, I want to make that man acknowledge my dad's Shibahama. You were the one who taught him that story, right? His mannerisms and style remind me of you, master. And he's like, so what's your plan? What if he's expelled because he chose Shibahama? You see, Shiguma's fucking like drink bottle, or if he has like a little sign on it saying Shiguma. So I assume it was reserved for him. And you have another round for me. He's like, me too. It's like, is it me or is your food even better than before? It's like, you think so? And now as the Akane side, like you see Shiguma pouring himself more of a drink. He's like, huh? What? And he's like, or maybe not because it was Shibahama, but because it was the previous Shiguma's Shibahama. It's like, he says he's mourning the state of the Rakugo world, and I believe him. But that's not all it was. He sensed the former Shiguma in it. Like, sounds like I did you a favor then. Whatever that was, it was not Shibahama. That's them thinking back to Isho critiquing him. And Akane's like, what? But that doesn't make any sense. You told me yourself you didn't know why you expelled him. Besides, why is this coming up now? And you see Shiguma looking like a little bit despondent as he goes, I wasn't lying about that. But there are things that need no words to understand. Ooh. And you see, like, all of the Rakugoka from, like, the previous generation. Even, was it Afro Bro's name? I cannot remember what his full name was. Just, like, sobbing his eyes out as they're at a funeral. And you have Aniswan and I swore an oath that we'd protect Master's art. Shinta was motivated by the same desire. You heard him say he would inherit Shiguma's art, didn't you? It's like, in order to fulfill your goal, you must contend with the history of the Arakawa school. Are you still determined to make Isho Anisan accept you? If you are, then I'll teach you. I'll teach you what I received from my master along with the Shiguma Arakawa name, what Shinta strove for, and what Anisan protected. The nameless, unfinished story commonly known as Shiguma's art. Whether you inherit it or not isn't my decision. And you have the bartender's like, hey master, it's last call now. He's like, have we been here that long? It's like, well, go on, Akane. Make your choice. And he has like a little, I assume like pamphlet or thing, I assume with like the different stories and stuff. She could choose on it. But man, alright, so quick thoughts on the chapter. So I'm just really looking for, like, this is a very enticing chapter with like Shiguma kind of teasing like the history behind the Arakawa school, and like how what like Isho's whole thing was, like why he rejected her father. It's especially interesting because there's so much build up around the original Shiguma, and you can see like how much he was apparently like admired and missed, like when you see like all the other Rakugoka like standing around his grave just like mourning him. So I'm very, very curious as like what his whole deal was, like what he was responsible for, everything like that. So yeah, it should be very interesting to kind of see where the story is going to go from here. So like I mentioned at the beginning, I'll have Shonen Jump stuff out today, and then hopefully read-throughs will be back sometime next week. So a lot of stuff to look forward to. As always, if you enjoyed these videos, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, this is Ash. I'll talk to you all later.